When we think of pancakes today, usually in the United States, we think of a light and fluffy pancake, probably made from a box mix, drenched over the top with a brown and sticky sweet substance. This is only the most recent version of a dish that's been popular for thousands of years. In the 18th century, pancakes were popular for both common folks and the gentry. For some, it might be the final course of the meal. For others, it might be all they had to eat. Today we're going to be cooking an authentic 18th century style pancake using William Ellis's cookbook, A Country Housewife's Family Companion. Thanks for joining us. The word pancake appears in the English dialect in the 1400s, but pancakes have been made and enjoyed since at least the Roman times. Modern North American pancakes differ from English-style pancakes in that we normally use baking powder, a 19th century development which causes a light and fluffy pancake. English pancakes, on the other hand, really haven't changed for hundreds of years. The pancakes we'll be making today are common milk pancakes. There are a wide variety of pancake recipes in 18th century cookbooks. Some use common ingredients, while others are more expensive. One of the most helpful books in understanding this variation in pancake is William Ellis's Country Housewife's Family Companion. In this book, he gives examples from very simple pancakes for poor people using just water or beer to a much more luxurious pancake using cream, sherry, wine, and even brandy. For our 18th century pancake batter, we're going to start off with 2 cups of flour. To that, we're going to add some spices, as most of the 18th century recipes are spiced very interestingly compared to our pancakes. This has a half a teaspoon of nutmeg, a half a teaspoon of salt, and a full teaspoon of ginger. We're going to add 1 egg to our flour. And then we're going to add some milk. We're going to start off with about a cup of milk. We're going to get this all incorporated, and then we're going to add more milk until we get to the right consistency. Now that this is a little thinner, I'm going to switch to a whisk. With modern American pancakes, you only whisk the bare minimum to get the ingredients stirred up. With these style pancakes, you want to whisk it until the batter is completely consistent and smooth. You want to thin this down until it's about the consistency of heavy cream. If you're doing this at home, don't be afraid to do it in a blender. I've melted some butter in our pan, and now I'm going to put in about 1/4 cup of batter. And we're going to swirl it around just a hair to get it nice and thin. There we go. We're going to fry these on one side, and then when they're done, flip them over. The other side should only take about 30 seconds. A common variation of this would be to peel, core, and slice apples very thinly and fry them in a little butter. Once they've softened, pour a little batter right on top of them. This would be called a fritter instead of a pancake. And there you go, authentic 18th century style pancakes. Sprinkle a little bit more sugar on top. Squeeze a little lemon, which even today is the traditional sauce for English-style pancakes. You know, you can use these for dessert. You can also make this the entire meal. You can wrap these up in a cloth and send them out into the field to be eaten cold. Any way you stack them, these are great.